Hey guys, woo, hello, AirsoftAl here, and I gotta ask you guys a question. Have you ever wanted that badass gun from a movie, a comic book, a video game, anime? You get what I'm saying? We've all watched TV, movies, comics, what have you. We have seen these weapons. We love these fucking things. And to be fair, I want one. Actually, all 10 of these are ones I want, but you'll get what I'm saying. Now, this is AirsoftAls Top 10 Movies, Video Games, and etc. list of guns that we want for airsoft, paintball, real steel, and laser tag. Now, let me go ahead and get a disclaimer out of the way right now. When I rate these guns from 10 to 1, number 1 is the gun that would definitely work but be kind of hard to make. While at the same time, when we get into the top 5, those are the 5 guns that would be very tricky to make. Okay? Okay? Okay. Now, the first 5 are guns that could easily be made into airsoft guns, or paintball guns, or even real steel. I say maybe. Hint right there. Maybe. Now, starting off at number 10 is a gun that I saw in my very first action-packed sci-fi extravaganza. You want to know what it is? Well, hitting off the list at number 10 is the Marauder Assault Rifle. Just look at this thing! Starship Troopers, and it's actually the Marauder Carbine. I know I would have put the Marauder Assault Rifle on there, as well as its sniper variant, but this, in my opinion, will probably be the easiest to make. Because the actual Marauder Assault Rifle is actually a Ruger jammed into a plastic body. And to be fair, this gun would probably be the easiest to make. Because, let's think about it. All you gotta do is get an M14. I mean, this is how I would do it. Just get a gearbox, a M1 Garand styled, slide, make it an M14, what have you. Make it a electronic blowback, make it a non-blowback. Hell, make it a GBB if you have to, because that would make it badass. For the electronic version, the AEG, have the grip actually be where the battery goes. Just basically pop out 2 pins, or better yet, pop out 1 pin, make it like a hinge almost. Pull out the wire, pop it in there, slide it, and then hinge it back, and then pop the thing back in there, and then boom, you can basically do it like that. Or better yet, hold on, let me just go ahead and get the L85 up here so that way I can show you how it would be. Basically, be able to do it like that, and basically go around and be like, and do all that, and then make the gas blow back, basically be like, and be like, all that good stuff. Oh my god, I would love to have the Marauder Carbine. Somebody please make it! Moving on. Now, the next gun that makes our number 9 spot is one that is actually very... I don't want to say very complicated or convoluted. I actually want to say it's really good. What it is this. The rifle that I'm talking about is one that, again, can easily be made, because it's just a modified version of, well, an FN 2000. And when I say that, you'll understand what I mean. Here is my number 9 spot for another gun. This is from Quake Wars, a game made by Splash Damage. This is what I'm talking about. Now, well, this will probably pop up somewhere on screen, but you see what I mean. This gun can definitely be made into... It's basically just a modified FN 2000. That's all it is. And to be fair, I like it. I actually do like it. I mean, hell, flashlight in the bottom here, red dot on here. Well, not really red dot, holographic. 5.56. I have to admit, this is actually pretty badass. And again, can easily be made. Just modify an FN 2000. Moving on. Hold on a second. I'm sorry, I had to get the screen back on because I couldn't read the list. Okay, Number 8. Number 8 is a gun that... And this is an honest confession. I played PlayStation 2 before I played Xbox One. The first Xbox. Now, even before PlayStation 2, I played PlayStation, then I played GameCube, and then I played Atari Home Edition. But the first actual FPS game I ever played was, in fact, Wolfenstein 3D. Now, my true FPS self came out in Killzone on PlayStation 2. And I'll admit now, I fucking love this thing. The gun that I used was the ISA rifle. That was the first gun I ever used, and to be fair, it could be made. I mean, hell, it could even be made into real steel, if somebody was to actually do it. I mean, just look at this thing. All it is an M16 bullpup. You see what I mean? I mean, here. I mean, just look at this. All you gotta do is basically retrofit this sucker, put the magazine back here, and boom, you got your ISA rifle. I mean, hell, it looks like an MTAR, just a skeletal body. It looks like a Tavor 21. It looks... You can tell what it looks like. And yes, this could so totally be done. I've seen people make this shit. This could be done. Companies, if you're hearing me, make this shit. We'd buy the hell out of it. Moving on. Number 7 is one that's a bit more recent. But I got to play it thanks to a friend. Number 7 is the Man of War, Black Ops 3. And let's face it, this can so totally be a paintball gun. This thing can so totally be a gas blowback. This thing could be God knows everything. And you can see what I mean. Yes, this gun could be made into a paintball gun. This gun could be made into an airsoft gun. This gun could be made of fucking real steel. It'd be complicated as hell, but fuck it, it would work. Sorry, business. Now, number 6 is one that just digs pride and true into my otaku side. And number 6 is none other than the Ghost in the Shell carbine. Not the first movie, but the actual, oh my goodness, complex. The Ghost in the Shell standalone complex TV series. This gun here is pretty fucking badass, and I'll admit it. Now, when looking at this thing, me and my friends both were basically like, okay, how the fuck, where does the magazine go? And it's been a long time since I saw the show, but we speculated at first. It was like, okay, it's probably like, oh my goodness. It's probably like the Ripper from Black Ops 2, where it's basically, not Black Ops 2, Ghost or Advanced Warfare. It's the Ripper, I know. That's what we're talking about. I can't remember where it's from, though. I can't remember if it's Ghost or fucking Advanced Warfare, but the Ripper. Basically, where you put the magazine and it just lines up perfectly with the grip. That's where it's, you get what I'm saying. Or it could be like the P90, where basically, it could be loaded like a P90, where it basically just pops up, you pop in the magazine, and you pop it down, and you go, which would be easier to do. I mean, hell, that could be easier for the companies to actually do that. And to be fair, that'd be one badass gun to see on the field. Basically be like, da 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 da. Just do that shit, guys, come on! We'd buy that shit up! Then it could easily be turned to a gas blowback, an AEG, or even a Springer, for fuck's sake. Most of the guns here could be made. Most of the guns, I mean, I'm going to just show pictures of the guns back to back right here, right now. I'm going to talk about them for just 3 minutes, okay? Or maybe longer, I'm not sure. But, yeah. This shit could be made into real steel, or even airsoft guns, or fucking hell, anything, really. And you guys agree with me. Yes, this could be done. Hell, debate in the comments section, or better yet, put in the comments section what you do with each one of these guns, and if my ideas are actually pretty damn good. Okay, so, now I move on to the top 5, and goddammit, the screen went off again. I'll be right back. We're about to get into the top 5. Okay, now this one, I really want bad to be turned to a gas blowback CO2. And the one I'm talking about is Alucard's handgun from Helsing and Helsing Ultimate. And the reason I say this is because this thing is a 4.54 caliber handgun. Yes, this could be done. 4.54 is basically a 45 on steroids. And this thing? You know, I want you guys to actually make this. I want one of you guys to make a gas blowback version of this gun. Film yourselves walking out into a field with just 2 of these things and say, I am here to kick ass and chew bubble. No. Wait. I gotta do this right. I'm here to kick ass and chew bubble gum. And I'm all out of bubble gum. See? Do it like that. Somebody, please, do that for my sake, because I want to see the reactions on people's faces when you walk in all badass like that. Hell, we already know Tokyo Marui has already made guns from like Resident Evil and what have you, but those are actually real steel guns, just converted a little bit. And you know what? Tokyo Marui, if you're watching this video, please make Alucard's gun. G&G, please make Alucard's gun. Independent gun maker, please make Alucard's gun. Give it to me. Come on, I'll review it. I will totally review it and say if it passes my test. Please give it to me. No homo. Okay. Number 4. Number 4, I'm going to get a lot of hate for, I know, because it should have been much more on the list, but you know what? It deserves in the place it does because it's complicated. Because it could be complicated and much more convoluted. Now, the thing I'm talking about is that, well, it's the Halo Battle Rifle. And I already know that they've made the AEG version of the Halo Assault Rifle. And believe me when I say I would actually like that. And believe me when I say that a gas blowback variant will be much more badass and would definitely be done. Because it's basically just it's basically a bullpup version of an MP5 or a G3, basically. But what I want is the battle rifle. The OG battle rifle. This battle rifle. Okay, I would like to have the Halo 2 battle rifle, but no. This is this one. This one right here. This one. Make it! Somebody make it! Please! And I'm not talking about a Springer version, I'm talking the OG battle rifle. And hell, it could be done! Make a gas blowback version of this bitch, make a spring version, make an AEG version, and for my sake, make an EBB version, make an electronic blowback version. Please, I'm begging you! And the same thing with the Marauder Assault Rifle. Minus you'd have to make custom magazines, which wouldn't be too bad. But still, please make this gun. Please. Moving on. And number 3 is an energy weapon. Fuck you, my list. But it's a gun that I personally want. And would definitely be complicated to probably make, but maybe not. It's probably just my thing. But somebody make this gun that I'm about to say. And number 3, it is the gun we all used in the Giant and Black Ops 1, as well as World at War, Black Ops 2. It is the Wunderwaffen DGT. And all you have to do is walk onto the field with this thing and say, "The doctor is in!" You know what? I can't do it justice. Excuse me for a second. Send in the actor! The doctor if you thought that's how badass it would be, here would be my reaction to after using it.
You need a minute?
That would be my reaction. And that'd be what the dude would be like. He'd be like, "You'll need a minute." That would be my reaction to using this bitch. Now, at number 2, again, energy weapon, I know. Fuck you, this is my list. It is the laser rifle from the Fallout 1, 2, and Tactics. And looking at this gun, yeah, it could totally be turned to a paintball gun. It could totally be turned to an AEG. Hell, make it a gas blowback if you have to. Or, not a gas blowback, it'd just be a gas rifle. But you get what I'm saying. This gun could work. It could work. It really could. I mean, come on. Enough said. It's the laser rifle. Now, before I go on to... Well, hold on. Let me go ahead and get rid of this picture here. Now, before I go on to the top 1, the number 1 rifle the number 1 weapon that I actually got top 1, I have to say this. Here are my honorable picks. These are the top 5 picks that I had picked to be on the list, but didn't quite make it on there. At number 5, it was the Saw from Halo 4. And number 4, it was, well, the combat shotgun from Fallout 3. At number 3, it was, interesting to say the least. Number 3 was, oh my gosh, I'm trying to think number 3. What is number 3? Well, it's obviously the Marauder Assault Rifle, which was the rifle shotgun underbarrel. Number 2... Number 2 has to be a bit more... Well, not so, but just a little bit complicated. Number 2 was the Plasma Rifle from Fallout 3. And then number 1 was Harrison Ford's Blade Runner pistol, also known as that gun or the 5.56 revolver. Blade Runner, Fallout New Vegas, and everything else in between. You get what I'm saying. These guns would have made it onto the list, except, well, you could probably figure out my own reasons. Now, enough stalling. Number 1, the top gun that could definitely be turned to an AEG, into a Springer, into God knows everything else. It is, well, before I even go into that, let me ask you guys something. What is the most iconic science fiction movie that you can think from the 1980s? No, it's not Star Wars. No, it's not Indiana Jones. No, it's not Star Trek. No, it is not Battlestar Galactica. It's fucking Terminator, okay? Terminator. And when I mean Terminator, I mean T2. Terminator 2. That awesome laser rifle that they use. That is the gun I'm talking about. And looking at this thing, yeah, it could definitely be turned into a paintball gun. A mag-fed paintball gun, even. It could even... Let your imaginations go wild with this thing, okay? Okay. Thank you guys for watching. I've been AirsoftAl, and next top 10 will be a top 10 anime guns that should be turned to airsoft, paintball, real steel, and laser tag. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!